Welcome back guys to another video. Today we're using the SCW-10. I will chuck these attachments up on screen for you guys. This game's only just started. We are playing Conquest on Iberian Offensive. Now this isn't a crazy high kill game or anything like that, but it is a good game overall. Now before anything gets too crazy, I just want to say that in the previous videos we kind of covered a singular theme per video. We've gone over making pockets for your team in the first video, and the second video was more about isolating the 1v1s. In this video we're going to be talking about bullet management. It's not something that gets talked about quite often, but it's also very important for people to just get in the habit of while they're playing the game. The SCW is insane in 1v1s. It really is probably one of the best guns to win 1v1 duels, but the price of that is its bullets. It goes through bullets extremely quick, and if you miss any shots, then you will more than likely lose the gunfight. This means we are constantly keeping track of our magazine to know how much ammo we are shooting at a time. We want to ideally be above one bullet in our mag each time we go to reload. So for those that don't know, if you empty your mag all the way to 0 and go to reload, you then have to cock your chamber, which adds additional time to reloading. If you leave one bullet in the chamber and reload, all you have to do is just replace the mag. This isn't always easy to do, but it's just something to keep in the back of your mind while you're playing. It is a more optimal way of managing your weapons and, you know, leading to more efficient gameplay. Looking to the gameplay here, we are currently contesting C flag. We are outnumbered, so all I'm doing here is just trying to really just find kills and just help my team try and stall a little bit too. We are definitely outnumbered here, so getting the picks and trying to put numbers in our advantage is the main priority. We're in no real rush here to really force anything more than what we need to. With the SCW, we're kind of limited to only being able to engage 1 or 2 people at a time. So going back to what we've said before is trying to isolate 1v1s, and that is my entire focus with this gun. Pretty good streak there, but unfortunately we do go down. We get a little bit ambitious here. We do take a long range fight with this gun. I really would not recommend, but we are getting pushed here, and luckily for us, these two people pushed by themselves. I don't know what the plan was, but they just walk into my gunfight, and yeah, this gun will just rip in 1v1s. And this just allows us to clean up this point, clean it all up for our team, get a nice easy C-cap and hold. We are finally looking to get away from C here. It's been way too long. So we're going to rotate here through broken building, and I'm going to play in a 2v1, a little bit of a target priority there. Nice quick couple kills. We're going to keep pushing through just to see what's lurking, and we catch this guy and hit a very nice shot. Very proud of that one. What we're doing here is we are playing a lurk role. So what that means is that we are currently sitting between 2 flags, just trying to clean up people trying to rotate. So when we make a push, we aren't the ones getting shot in the back. So I'm currently cleaning up people rotating from B flag, which they own, and pushing towards our D flag. Unfortunately I'm a little bit blind here, and I actually spawned onto a nade. But what you're about to see from this is just the true power of how good this gun really is, and the ability to do something like that. And it's really satisfying to really use something like this, even though this isn't something that I would normally use. We are now going to push onto B and try and cap B. I'm just going to let the gameplay play out here and not say too much. All I'm doing here is just listening to the audio cues, and then you'll be able to see how I adjust my gameplay and how I'm playing based on my audio cues. Now early on in this game we actually do get to a point where we have the potential to all cap them. So right now we are pressed up against their base flag, and all I'm doing here is I'm just going to take my time. We're using the SCW, there is no need to get too aggressive, overcommit. Right now I'm super exposed and I realize that, so I'm just going to smoke out and I'm going to fall back and re-heal. And all I'm going to do now is I'm just going to wait for an opportunity to make an aggressive play. and that player is right now. So my team is ready to push up, they're ready to go. There's a lot going on, explosions, smokes, gunfire, all suppression plays. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get this last heal off, and I'm just going to run straight. So all smokes up, nice easy push, and I'm making sure that I'm not overcommitting to gunfights. I'm keeping my ammo nice and topped up, I'm not draining my mag to 0, and it's allowing me to do all these plays that I need to do. Just keep in mind how I play this. I'm not running in and jumping into a unknowable situation. I'm taking my time, making sure that I'm getting these 1v1s. And I'm making all these calls and plays just from looking at my minimap. Just looking at the dots, what's highlighted, when and where. And I'm basing all my movement off of that. Unfortunately I had to go down here, but it's bound to happen in this situation. Now these guys did eventually break through here, they are capping B, so we're just going to move back and try and get B, try and let them at least get that base flag back and then make a play from there. Now while this is playing in the background, I just want to ask the question to you guys, what type of themes or gameplay style or tips you'd like to see in the future videos? As I said at the start of this video, we've kind of focused on a main theme overall in each video so far, as well as other tips in between all that. In the first video we obviously talked about making pockets for our team and how to use positioning to move forward, certain stuff like that. In the second video we focus more onto the 1v1 aspects and how we should be isolating and really focusing on that. And in this video we're talking about gun management. So what would you guys like to see in future content? Even though we are using the SCW in this video, the gun management and magazine management applies to every single weapon in the game. Each weapon will have a certain longer animation if you empty the mag completely, compared to if you leave one bullet in the chamber. It's a very good tip just to get in the habit of at least being conscious of keeping one bullet in the chamber. It goes a long way in the future. There is many cases where keeping one bullet in the chamber and reloading will allow you to take more gunfights more frequently, and in some situations really save you in certain gunfights when you're 1vx. I'm going to let the rest of the gameplay run out, guys. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support recently, and just being able to see that people want to see this type of content. This type of content helped me learn Battlefield all the way back in the BF4 days. So I'm very grateful that I'm able to kind of pass that on in a way. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Peace.